If the news we got yesterday about Sir Jim Ratcliffe reaching an agreement with the Glazers meant that all this offer is about is only him purchasing 25% of Manchester United and just becoming one more minority investor, then obviously I would not be supportive of this deal. But that is not the case. The Glazers could have accepted Sheikh Jassim's offer, but they didn't. And they made it clear that they were not going to sell unless someone offered a valuation of $8 billion. Once again, many people were easily manipulated by things that were nothing else but just PR nonsense. Reports about the offer including how much the Qataris were going to invest in order to renovate the stadium, the training facilities and transfers. Why would anyone care on how much someone is going to invest on something that they will no longer own? Why would the Glazers, of all people, care and be tempted by what would happen to Old Trafford and Carrington once they have sold the club? So since the Glazers were not willing to sell unless a buyer was going to offer an incredible amount of money, the only solution was for someone to come up with a clever and feasible option. And that is exactly what Jim Ratcliffe has done. This offer includes Ineos eventually taking over 100% of Manchester United. Not just the 69% owned by the Glazers, but the full 100%. The exact time frame that would be required for the full 100% takeover is at the moment not known. It could take up to 5 or 6 years for Ineos to own Manchester United entirely. But that is not the most important thing right now. What is more important is for Ineos to have full control. And in order to have full control, they don't need to own 100% of the club. From what I am hearing, the estimated time frame for Ineos to have full control of the club is maximum 3 years, maybe less. This offer might not be ideal, but 25% is one big step closer to getting the Glazers out. Not wanting Manchester United to be owned by a sovereign state does not mean that I believe that Jim Ratcliffe is definitely going to make everything better. I never said he's perfect, and I really doubt there is a perfect owner. This offer obviously comes with its pros and cons, exactly like any offer. Time will tell, and everything he does in the next few years should and will be judged. He has a lot to prove, but at least give him the chance to show what his plan is instead of behaving like idiots because you listen to bigger idiots with zero knowledge. If this offer happened a year ago, before any takeover news or rumors had circulated, if news about someone willing to initially buy 25% of Manchester United with a plan for a full takeover, then people would be rightly celebrating. Unfortunately, fans on social media, blinded by oil money, think that the only way for Manchester United to become successful again is to be owned by a Saudi state. But personally, I am sick and tired of trying to explain to people that that is not true. Instead of getting frustrated with people like me, who are just trying to give you information that is valid, that is a result of proper research and makes sense, maybe you should start getting frustrated and point your anger to those people and those accounts who have been playing with your emotions for months and have been telling you only what you want to hear so you can give them the clicks and the attention that they need. Maybe you should stop listening to people who only tell you what you want to hear.